Hello everyone, welcome to our weekly series where our students showcase the progress of having their paper published in international journals. So today we have with us Deba Chandan, who has published the paper titled Enhancing Workplace Efficiency and Security Through Intelligence Employee Surveillance. But before moving on and having a discussion with him, let's see what at 360 digit MG we provide our students so that they can achieve success. Right? So let's take this example where we have two students, student A and student 360. Okay, now student A is being trained at XYZ Institute and student 360 is being trained at 360 digit MG. Now, both are undergoing trainings and assignments. But when it comes to projects, you see, student A is working on dummy projects, which is available on Kaggle, GitHub, and any other open source materials are there. So it is available. Now, when it comes to your student 360, you see, they work on real-time projects. Now, what are projects that we have are real-time, and what we have to do is we have to attend daily Scrum calls, daily 15-minute Scrum calls, where you give your updates. You would have to create your end-to-end data pipeline, and you would also have to ensure that the model that you're building is deployed locally as well as in cloud. And the participants who are doing exceptionally well would also be given the opportunity to attend client meetings. Now, the icing on the cake over here is your names can get published in international journals. So we are giving a student that opportunity where, and if they are putting in the effort, and they'll have their names published in international journals. So this is the opportunities and resources that we are giving our students at 360 digit MG, and all our trainers are real-time practitioners who are working currently in real-world projects. Now, keeping all that in mind, let me ask a very simple question. Which resume will get shortlisted for interviews? Say a student XYZ and student 360 are both going for the same job. They are submitting their resumes. Now, what do you think? Who will get shortlisted first? Who will get shortlisted completely? Now, that is for sure very clear, right? A student from 360 would be having the best chance and would for sure get shortlisted. So that's what we are providing at 360 digit MG. Now, a very warm welcome to Deba Chandan. How are you, Deba?
Yeah, man, I'm good.
Could you just quickly take us through the project scope?
Yeah, let me start off with the business problem. So here our client basically, our client basically was looking for the productivity in the employees, and there were very cases of time fraud and all. People were not attentive, people were not doing their work properly. So the employers here basically they lacked accurate and efficient. So the client basically lacked an efficient way to track the employees working out because in their scenario they had flexible schedules which led to this decreased productivity. So this was the problem which we were trying to resolve. Here, our objective was to maximize the employee productivity, and there are various constraints that we also have to look into, like whatever we are creating, it should comply with the data privacy laws. The solution should be able to integrate seamlessly with their workplace management systems. Apart from that, we also looked into the success criteria that we had set for our project. So this business success criteria was to achieve a reduction in time fraud cases by 50% within the first year. Then ML success criteria was to achieve an accuracy of around 95%. And economic success criteria was to get a revenue increase by getting more productivity.
Yeah. Okay, great. Now, could you just quickly take us through the project architecture, the different models that you have applied, and what was the outcome like? Output.
Okay, so basically our project was divided into two parts. First one was the training pipeline. Second one was the inference pipeline. So for the training, basically we had our business understanding, data understanding. So we had started collecting the data. So the client basically gave us the data, their specific data, and we took this data. It was a video. So we converted that data into the video data into images, and we used annotation tools like RoboFlow and all for annotating the images. So in this uh, images, basically we first annotated the cabin space. And our project, this is the first phase basically. And in this case, what we are doing is we are trying to capture what is the time the employee is staying within the cabin area. Okay, so we annotated the cabin area as well as the person, and we are just seeing if the center of the person's bounding box is present inside that cabin area or not. If it is present, we are counting as the employee is present. If not, we are counting it as absent. So that was the idea. So here basically after annotation we had pushed the data into our AWS S3 bucket. Then from this data again we had splitted the data into training and validation sets, and on those validation and training sets we had done the model training. So we had applied multiple models, but of all the models, we got the best accuracy in YOLO V8. That is the model basically we got. So you can see here the training accuracy is around 99.3% for MAP 50, and beyond that 76%. So it is good actually.
Okay.
In both. Yeah. So this is the output version. So we first load that video. Once it loads the video, it will start basically counting the number of minutes or hours the person is staying within the cabin area. So here you can see the cabin areas are marked with this blue line, and each person has a bounding box covering them in a green outline. So we are calculating what is the time spent by each of this employee within this area.
Okay.
This is the deployment here.
Great, Deba. Now, this project in a whole seems to be complex, and there would be a lot of challenges that you might have faced while doing it. Could you just point out some of the challenges, and how did you tackle the challenge that you come across?
Okay, the first challenge that I faced basically primarily is that cabin area, which we marked, right? So we had to create that cabin area manual. We had to first of all draw a bounding box, and then we took the information from that bounding box, basically the coordinate information, and we had to relay that back into the model when we are calculating the person staying within that box or not. This was one of the issues. Yeah, this blue box, basically.
Blue box is your one. Okay, got it. Got it. And any tips or suggestions to our students?
Yeah, again, see, so while doing a project, you will have to go through the complete, steps which in 360 we generally use, which is crisp MLQ. So if we are following each of the steps, we will not, fail in the projects. That is something I want to tell other students.
So you heard it from there, right? So what the crisp MLQ project methodology that we are following at 360 digit MG is a tried and tested method. So the reason for it being used is because it gives us really good results. So that's what Deba has to say. Thank you, Deba.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, proceeding further, we at 360 digit MG also offer a lot of services. We provide trainings for data science, artificial intelligence, data analytics, business analytics, where we teach our students Python, Power BI, SQL, the use of cloud platforms. Okay, and while doing so, they also have this opportunity to work in the real-time projects. Okay, and while doing so, they are using CRISP MLP methodology, which you have just heard from Deva. Now, we provide access to a lot of free tools which are available at 360 Digit MG. So out of this, you have mind map, ML Architecture Assistant, RO Hub, and animated learning. All these can be used by everyone. Okay, just have to visit our website 360digit.mg and you will have access to all of it. And along with that, I'll let you know that we have our offices at Hyderabad, Bengaluru, and Chennai. Hyderabad being the head office. And we also have a presence at Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Please follow us in all these social platforms. Thank you, everyone.